Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Promised Land 76. My name is Grant, coming at you right here in Connect Esports in the heart of the Gem City of Dayton, right next to the Oregon District, where we're having Blackout Wednesday, thanks to tomorrow being Thanksgiving. I'm about to get out of here, but you are going to be in the wonderful, capable hands of my friend, MGD.
Yeah, with these busted-ass headphones that are not working.
Wish me luck in bracket, guys. I'll be back later.
Yo, bro, what is wrong with these headphones?
Yes, they're plugged in.
Oh, I don't think the power is on this thing. Oh, that's what the problem is. It's the power, it's not plugged in. Where's the cord for this? Oh, here it is. All right, let's try this again. Can I get a testing? 1, 2, testing. All right. Now, let's turn down the volume on this one. God, that's much better. All right, everybody in the chat, how y'all doing tonight? It's your boy MGD up here on the mic. My boy Brand, my co-commentator, just ditched me. Brand, calling you out. If anybody wants to come up here and commentate, you're welcome to. I could use some assistance. No. Alrighty. I think we're about to get into our first match here. We got the homie Among Us here on the mic with us. Chain. Alrighty, Dr. Mario versus Bowser, round 1. Hey, editor, I think you got the names wrong. Alright, from what I'm seeing so far, I haven't really met Cobra Chain like that, nor have I met Pushing. But I just played Cobra Chain off stream not too long ago. His Dr. Mario is actually pretty good. Oh, both characters like racking up some light damage right now. Oh yeah, he loves to use that down throw and the up tilt combos. It's actually really good on Dr. Mario since he's like a heavy character per se. Yeah, Dr. Mario's physics are a lot different than regular Mario. But hey, this Bowser Pushing, he's actually making pretty good coverage. Unfortunately, Cobra Chain gonna take that first stock off of him. The only other Bowser I really pay attention to is Grand Bowser. That's mostly because I'm trying to figure out how to beat it, because I hate it. All right, good spot dodge, but neither gonna capitalize. It was thrown off the raw forward smash. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, Cobra Chain really likes to pressure his opponents. He's not afraid to get in close, lay down some heavy hits here and there. But we know Bowser being Bowser, he can take a lot of punishment. Turn this fight around. He's just got to find the right amount of momentum. There you go. Use that forward air. Cancel out that forward smash. All right, I've also noticed Cobra Chain likes to throw out that forward smash. Then again, yeah, Dr. Mario's forward smash is very versatile, but then again, so are Azariel's. Nice down air and a down B. I can use some assistance while you're staring up here. Come on up, he's staring. All right, good combos coming out from Cobra Chain. He's got a 2-stock lead right about now. And he's making good use of his throws. His angling and whatnot is very well timed in position. Ooh, okay, good F tilt coming from Bowser, 34%. We know Bowser can turn around the worst of situations due to his tough guy and how he could take a lot of punishment. That's just a heavy mentality, everybody. All right, making good use of that up B. That good up B is a great out of shield option. But the back throw gonna kill even Bowser at the ledge. 154%. He wasn't surviving that, folks. And the first round goes to Cobra Chain. So from what I'm seeing, he's a Dr. Mario main from my point of view. All right, Pokemon Stadium 2, round 2. Alrighty. Bowser versus Dr. Mario. Let's see if pushing can turn around give it a bit of momentum here against Cobra Chain. Alright, throwing out that flame breath. He didn't do that first round. But Cobra Chain going for his throws. Oh, nice air dodge read. Getting 62%, almost read the forward smash. Okay, read the air dodge with the forward smash. That's a solid 0 to death. All right, Bowser pushing, throwing. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I've noticed Cobra Chain really likes to, Mario down throw to his up aerials. All right, Cobra Chain, pushing from what I've seen, he's good at backing the damage, but he's poor at executing the kill. Cobra Chain loves to throw out those pills, and especially that down B. Nice catch at the ledge, but it's not gonna kill. Unfortunate. The cape gonna take it. Cobra Chain, pushing is not really in a good position right now. From what I'm seeing, Cobra Chain really is in his head, has him on the ropes. And he just seems like he's unable to adapt to the situation right now. Oh, looks like Cobra Chain trying to go for that jab. Ooh, tried to read the roll. And he's gonna get it that time. Solid 3-stock game come from Cobra Chain. Alrighty, Dr. Mario takes that. And Cobra Chain is our first winners round 1. Alrighty, let's see who's up next. That was a pretty intense game, folks. Is that a Pikachu I see over there? I'm so glad. I totally thought this microphone headset was busted. So, shouts out to the chat. If anybody's here, how y'all doing tonight? Y'all ready for Thanksgiving? A beautiful night tonight. I'm off work for the next 4 days. How's everybody doing? Got anybody here tonight? Bet. Well, everybody, looks like I'm up. And of course, no one is up here to commentate. All right, wish me luck.
Stop battle!
I am Simeon, and we are watching J10 got Bass versus, or J10 got Base versus Terabyte. J10 has actually gotten a lot better recently. He's been doing well over in Miami, getting some good results, some good wins, popping off a little bit here and there, getting his bits in, and I think this is kind of an opportunity for him to prove that he's really come a long way. So Terabyte, kind of another up-and-comer here in Dayton. He's been getting some pretty solid results with his Terry and his Joker, and he's still extremely new.
Hello.
Hi, Squiggles.
Oh, you didn't say hi to me?
I mean, you've just got on. What do you want?
2, 1, go!
I do really like this neutral. Oh, excellent like conversions. Going for the up throw to up and up smash. I've never seen that as Joker. Daring off the platform. This is kind of the general Byleth game plan. You kind of set up shop under like a safe spot, and you kind of turn it into your own. You can do all sorts of stuff from like a short position as Byleth. The only problem, you know, that Exhibit A. Only problem is moving that towards people, which is definitely possible. You know, as we've seen J10 got base do a ton before, but it's definitely tricky. But this is where Byleth shines.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Even if you got the sour spot there, I was going to send him in a very tough position. I need to switch the name tags.
When Byleth is just like setting up her fortress and you have to come to her, she's just such a strong character. It's almost impossible to get in because of how quick and big her normals are. They have a lot of cooldown, but it doesn't really matter when you're always the one on the reactive end. And yeah, you can just see how like commanding Jay is here. Just naring on ledge, trying to catch all these options, getting a feel for where Terabyte is going.
He's just being really patient, like you saw that.
Yeah, and like when you have a player like Terabyte who kind of wants to set the pace.
Going for a weird edge guard there, and I think it's going to cost him.
You know, with the Byleth infinite recovery glitch, he like was able to edge guard him there.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. Oh, I love that.
The first hitbox.
yeah.
Yeah, they traded.
I love when the launcher clanks and stuff. It looks so goofy.
I'm gonna get a nice back throw. Terabyte gonna be trying to get some edge guard. No, going for a weird S-smash.
Yeah, you kind of have a big deficit to make up here when you're Terabyte. But, you know, obviously, when you're Joker, you're getting Arsene so fast, you can make anything happen.
Oh, yeah. I think this is the first Arsene in the whole game.
Yeah, honestly, I think it might be.
Oh! Okay.
Okay, yeah. Punish that
We're
shit.
gonna be punishing that.
Get that goofy option out of here. Seriously.
What the goofy
Goofy
Bro almost croaked.
Goofy down B.
Oh, J10 trying to go for a fair, but just gonna get outranged.
We're getting some momentum going here. J10's, you know, struggling to set up his zone.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, the shop is back.
The shop.
It can just happen so quick.
He's gonna be catching that roll. Tried to get the arrow, but
I think
he's dead.
he might have burned his jump. Oh, no. Oh, well, no, he did. That tether just reached, like, max distance.
Yeah, I think Joker's the third highest it goes, other than, like, Midman and Violet.
Yeah, that's gonna kill.
That's a sweet spot downer.
Yeah, you gotta be scared of that. It's a slow option.
Could you have teched that?
No way.
No way?
It would have been untechable, I'm pretty sure.
I saw the blue sparks. Like, I didn't see the red. Because that looked very techable.
I don't know if
and
you're
it
able
would
to
look
tech.
reactable too because of the blue zoom in screen.
Yeah.
Not the blue zoom
I
in screen.
don't know. I don't know if you're able to tech like,
Squiggles.
options like that. I've never been able to tech like kill screen spikes.
It's possible, I think. Because like it applies the same way. Like you get spiked off stage, but you tech on the side of the stage, so it would technically still work.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to buffer
I guess
it.
that kind of makes sense.
Squiggles knows all about that stuff.
This is what Legacy must feel like, except the exact opposite.
Children.
We're going Terry. Yeah,
Ooh,
switching
okay,
off
bringing out the
Joker.
main.
Joker not working. I honestly kind of like the Joker pick, because like Joker is much easier to get in with. He's kind of a lanky guy, very easy to maneuver around.
Immediately
the box.
35-50. Jesus.
Yeah, but Terry is the comfort pick.
Oh yeah, the really good comfort pick.
There it is.
Terry
Yeah.
might struggle to get in, but once he does, it's gonna be oof.
I love watching Terabyte. This guy is like such a calculated masher.
I
Like,
love it.
Once he gets into scrapping distance, he is just pressing
like,
buttons.
ooh, ooh.
Yeah, you can see his controller moving. Look at the player cam.
Dude, my week one Olimar fought him, and I was like, dude, what the fuck did he do?
There it is. Trying to call out the ledge option with Bird Knuckle.
Oh, okay.
Canceling the wrong way. Probably wanted to crack shoot.
Probably, actually, yeah.
Oh, the snipe!
That was really good.
Yeah, you got to recover with crack shoot.
No, thanks, Legacy. Go. Oh, going for a weird nair. He's just trying to get this this combo set up.
That
That would have been dead.
I really like how Terabyte is playing, like just so aggressively. Just
That's
kinda
dead?
Gets in your face, no good DI.
Yeah.
And like his ability to like sort of react to scrap and scramble situations is just incredible.
Oh, getting
there it is.
I really like that reaction from J10.
Yeah,
Reacted to it trading and just did it again.
definitely. You kind of got to be ready for that if you're playing Byleth. Like sometimes it just happens, especially when you're playing against
Like a
Terry.
lot of stuff happens with Byleth. Like you got to be like reaction god. Okay. Oh, Terabyte is just struggling.
Yeah, just you can't break this.
J10's just running away. He did not care.
Yeah, at this point, what do you have to lose? You're Byleth. You want to create that space, and Terabyte is struggling to make it up, but there it is.
There it is.
His
He finally
dive.
got the what is it called?
Calling out the roll. Such a good option. You know, that's the classic Terry, the roll behind. You want
The
the
roll
pokes on
behind, and then they
down
do
tilt.
like a go
Yeah.
combo, and you're dead. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, like shit, you know.
Getting
the snipe.
Yeah, I feel like he could have air dodged that.
Definitely. But, you know, a lot of times as Terry, you're kind of locked into very linear recovery routes once you decide.
Oh yeah.
It can be very tricky. Maybe a crack shoot would have worked there, but I definitely,
yeah.
I respect the trying to maybe.
Yeah, crack shoot sends you a little bit in the air, right?
Yeah, you get a little bit of height.
Terabyte just doesn't know what to do.
You're trying to hit these spot dodge cancels, but
Oh,
J10's
yeah.
spacing is amazing.
Yep, look at that. He just spaced the roll perfectly.
Here it is. Oh, I love when people dash around the ledge. That's so
It's
cool.
so scary.
Yeah, it's honestly such a good option.
This is actually pretty even despite Terabyte's wacky situation. He just gets 10 more %.
Yeah, and you get go. And then it's like,
It's like, what do I do? I have rage plus a comeback mechanic.
yeah, just kind of planking here. Oh, there it is. Going for the down tilt. That was the
Yeah,
same thing,
the
the
little-
roll behind
yeah.
down tilt. Yep.
The little tiny down tilt.
All Terrys are looking for it. That was a good set, though.
Oh yeah, that was
Some adaptation
great.
made. And J10 has really gotten a lot better. You know,
Oh, yeah.
no shame in losing there. Bye, Toasted. I'm also gonna piece. I think I might order Domino's. Squiggles, do I get Domino's? Squiggles better be here. My fate is in his hands. Toaster is VOD revealing by playing actual Minecraft right now. This motherfucker Squiggles left. This guy, he's getting like a drink right now. Doesn't even know I'm calling on him. This is like if Batman didn't come to be like a bad signal. I am gonna hop off.
Stop battle. Greninja, Min Min. Three, two, one, go!
Good evening, Chad. Hopefully you can hear me. I am sitting here with Baka, the crewmate. He's not very good at talking. Yes, he is definitely among us. All right, so Sync It Up versus Snuggie here. We don't get to see a whole lot of Sync It Up. Definitely coming here at the with this Greninja. Does Greninja beat Min Min? Talk to me, guys. I don't think so, but like, maybe? Yeah, I got it among us. His name is Baka, short for Bakaretsu. There's also a Bowser over here. He's got a hat on. He's cool. His name is Bowser. Magic in chat, IRL, gassing up his boy for the VODs later. Like, bro, you're right here. Just say it to him. Get on the mic. I have an open seat. Gas him up on the mic. Yeah, everyone is. Go ahead and move the Bowser. All right, so game 2 gets started on Cloud here. Snuggie, can't say I've seen a whole lot of... Oh, damn. Oh, actually, thank you for telling me that. I didn't know that. I don't know a whole lot about TC. I know they're all children.
I'm 18. Don't you feel stupid, Graham?
No, 18 is a child.
Yeah. Legally, no, but yes.
Switching over to Cloud here is definitely supposed to be a counter pick to kind of how much he was getting beat up by the Greninja in the Min Min matchup.
I definitely agree because Sync's adaptation during that set was really good. I know it was looking kind of dicey originally, but they really turned it into a pretty solid 2-stock.
Oh, is there an audio delay? That's pretty funny. Sorry, Legacy. Man, I'm seeing the exact same problems that we saw in the last game where Sync It Up is just catching all of Snuggie's landings. It doesn't really seem to be like a whole matchup problem. It's just that Snuggie loves landing with aerials with this character and with his other character. And Greninja excels at catching those, comboing off of them, and getting massive leads off them.
I know. I'm really loving the patience because I know some like to play Greninja more rushdown where it's just kind of go in, throw yourself at the opponent. But I am liking how it's more of a whiff punish type game.
All right, trying to catch him here. Yep,
That's
able to get that
catch.
jump, and that's 0-0.
That up air is really doing a lot of work for Sync here.
Well, yeah, Snuggie's always in the air. When we're dealing with a Cloud who can kind of only control one direction at a time, like he's not down airing in the middle of the screen whenever he's trying to land. Yeah,
Unfortunate. That's a Cloud movement right there.
he's able to get up underneath him when the Cloud is trying to cover himself horizontally with back air and forward air. Decided to just get under and do the up air. Good observation. It's this problem here too. We're all just saying the same thing. I can say it like 3 times.
This is a Whooper Wednesday moment. Thank you, Legacy. Are you not aware of Whooper Wednesday?
Oh, I am very aware of Whooper Wednesday.
My account is a gimmick account. I post nothing of substance besides that.
Oh, no!
Good. That's really good patience there by Snuggie. I like the idea by Sync, but yeah, counter's super committal, unfortunately.
That definitely worked in Snuggie's favor. It's just that most of the time, while Snuggie has been patient, we saw him wait out that spot dodge right there. He was expecting an earlier one instead of that one right there. He's been pressing not a lot of buttons except for when he's landing. That's what's allowing Sync to get to Snuggie up in the air.
I would say this is one of the most aerial Clouds I've ever seen. It's kind of looks at how I play Cloud. Just constantly in the air, totally not puff training or anything.
The patience is definitely a double-edged sword.
Yeah, for sure, because I feel like there are moments where a solid punish could be in play, but I don't know. The patience has been working, so I would keep it up. And there it is.
Like, what do you do there?
That's 2-0, yeah.
All right, the Greninja is covering you going high. You're Cloud. Like, what do you do?
I mean, a similar problem for both of Snuggie's characters. Both of them just really lacking in the recovery department. Otherwise, pretty good characters, but no, just that one weakness really came into play. Really solid stuff from Sync here. Also, yeah, bias, commentator bias.
My fault, King. Bowser's also here. He got knocked off earlier. He's wearing a hat.
He's wearing a hat.
Looking good. Everyone, let me introduce you to Bowser's baby brother. His name is Baka, short for Bakaretsu.
I'm sure that's a reference to something that I don't get.
He's chilling. He's so fat. Like, look at him. He's just a giant bean.
literally in art class, one of the things we had to do was like write like a couple sentences about a good design character, and I genuinely did use Among Us as an example.
Dude, this shit is so iconic.
It's just perfect. It's very funny.
Sitting down with Mr. Nichols and Dubos. Okay, so I have a lot to say about this matchup right here between these two players. Mr. Nichols came to Connect Esports a couple of weeks ago, tore through the entire winners bracket, got himself all the way into Grand Finals winner side. What Dubos did was, after losing to Mr. Nichols in, I think, winners semis, she made it through the rest of losers bracket, and then realized in the middle of like game 2 of Grand Finals that splatter shot invalidates just Ganondorf. Splatter shot period is just better than Ganondorf.
That's really funny.
And so she was able to reverse 6-0 him.
Yeah.
To take the week.
I'm here.
You're about to see, like, this is just a matchup check. Okay, she figured out, damn, you really have no answers for splatter shot, and just kept using it until he came up with an answer, and he never did.
I struggle with, and a lot of players struggling with, is overcomplicating things. Because if there's that one move that's just working a lot, just use it. Like, if there's something that's just breaking the matchup, just use it. Like, I know it's lame, but like, there's no need to do the mix-up if the mix-up isn't warranted.
We're seeing a little bit of adaptation from Mr. Nichols already. He tried to get in through splatter shot diagonally, try and get in with the fair. That's not an option that Mr. Nichols likes doing a whole lot. Fair is not a move that we see from him a ton.
Yeah, Ganon definitely having a bit of trouble approaching.
Okay, Mr. Nichols trying to go for an aerial choke there, accidentally getting a turnaround. Yeah, he has no armor when he's there in the air.
You know what? If it worked, that would have been very funny.
That would have been funny. So he's easily one of the best recovery players in the game. I mean, if you play against PK Thunder as Ganondorf every single week, twice a week, you start to get pretty good off stage. That's not Mr. Nichols' weakness here. The weakness is how much damage an Inkling is able to put on and how little Mr. Nichols is able to answer it.
I know, it's really... Oh!
Rock
the
Rocking,
reversal!
Rock Rocking isn't in this game anymore. I just want you guys to know that got removed a couple patches ago.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. This is the Ganon effect right here.
As soon as Mr. Nichols gets us that lead and starts keeping people on the ground, like, of course, Whisper wants to try and get to the splatter shot, but at this point, splatter shot doesn't kill him. She needs to be trying to do something else. Okay?
There we go, that's a kill.
There's not a whole mechanic.
Yeah, Whisper. I know I saw that, I just didn't want to correct Grant.
What?
You called Dubo's Whisper.
Oh, my fault.
Whisper would never.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Well, okay, Mr. Nichols. Another crazy thing that we saw. I was talking about how Mr. Nichols doesn't like landing with fair a ton. He loves landing with nair and up air a whole lot. It's because, well, it's whatever. It doesn't matter why. The problem is Dubos caught onto it super well and started catching all of his landings with her side B, grab that berry. It's the exact same thing that we saw from the Grid Ninja last game, just constantly catching these landings.
Yeah, I'm really liking
this. Super good at it.
It's just really interesting to see how a good Ganondorf plays versus like your typical
Elite Smash.
Elite Smash Ganondorf.
You tell me what he's supposed to do there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I have no comments for that.
She caught his landing, just as the Inkling is really good at doing, and then just killed him off of it. And now she has the percent lead again and is allowed to splatter shot some more. She's like, what's your answer? I'm splatter shotting. What are you going to do?
I'm definitely liking that this isn't a hold forward Ganon. Obviously, Nichols truly knows what they're doing with the character.
Catching a spot dodge. Trying to catch a landing again. He's actually able to get himself out of that combo thanks to up air.
Oh, I saw that. That would have been dead.
Dubos using the last of her rank on a bomb. More Mr. Nichols forced to go back to stage.
I'm liking the retreat to ledge. I know that's not really a thing in ult, but or as much as it would be in melee, but
you kind of get why it is against with Ganondorf.
Oh,
though, right?
absolutely, yeah. Retreat to ledge makes perfect sense.
He probably gets more mobility off the ledge than he does on the actual stage.
Yeah, this.
Trying to catch the landing.
I know. This is really
He's just trying to catch a jump, and she's retreating, trying to catch a fall off ledge from him. Just holding splatter shot, being like, yeah, what's your answer? What is your answer?
Oh my gosh. This is straight hit percentage absolutely for Ganondorf. Besides maybe just hit one of Nair. Is that it? Wow, the
Damn.
Ink doing a lot of work there as well as Rage. I know Inkling occasionally has trouble killing, but I know up air is not one of those moves.
No, it is not.
I'm like thinking back to when I commentated an Inkling earlier back. Inkling definitely feels like a Smash 4 character to me. I don't know why, but Inkling is a Smash 4 character.
All right. Mr. Nichols trying again. We saw a lot of adaptation here. Like, if you guys saw that match from a couple weeks ago, you saw how absolutely awful it was. Mr. Nichols has done a little bit of VOD watching and a little bit of labbing to try and find a good answer, which is why he's doing this fair so often. He's just desperately trying to find a way to get himself around these splatter shots, and it's working, kinda.
I know, it's like a war of attrition for Ganon. It's just, can you get through the splatter shot? Can you get through the out
splat
frame
bomb.
data? Just can you get through the Inkling wall? And if you can, you win. But you gotta have a lot of patience. Gotta have a lot of timing for.
Nice.
Ooh, and there it is. That's the kill.
Yep. Catching her in the air. Kind of forcing a lot of... But this is the exact same situation that we saw last game. Mr. Nichols had the lead. Dubos didn't lose her cool, just stayed... Uh-oh. Yeah, nice work going above ledge there. Catches the tech.
Yeah. And I know I'm focusing more on the Ganondorf side of the matchup, but there is...
Oh, you're probably supposed to.
But I mean, there is absolutely something to be said about the Inkling. You just gotta not let off the throttle. Like, you gotta just remain patient, which I know is something that people struggle to do occasionally. Like, they like try to go in and force the issue, because it is sometimes boring to just
Do that.
do that. Yeah.
Splatter shot.
Like, it's hard to constantly keep up that pressure. So there is absolutely something to be said about just remaining consistent, not getting frazzled, and looking for something that isn't there.
Mr. Nichols is trying to adapt to these multiple nairs on shield, able to ledge cancel. They're not getting his shield break like he wanted, and damn, that's going to whiff punish an F tilt. Ganondorf gets to live, but there's not a lot of characters who get to do that. Dubos remembering that rock crocking isn't.
The whole entire trope of unstoppable force meets an immovable object, except with this matchup, which one is the unstoppable force and which one is the immovable object?
Honestly, I think I gotta say that Inkling is the immovable object.
I
We're
know.
talking about this wall, right?
Yeah.
While Mr. Nichols does have a ton of power, a ton of good presence of mind to catch his opponents on stage and just, punish what they're
Yeah.
doing with unconventional options, sometimes those unconventional options are simply just not something you're
Ooh.
able to handle when you're Ganondorf.
Yeah. I know. He's looking a bit desperate, but how can you not be in this situation?
The crazy thing is, while we would call that a missed punish and a missed opportunity,
Ooh.
the fact that Mr. Nichols doesn't die for hitting it, he still gets like 1, 2, maybe even 3 more chances, even though he missed an F smash. Most characters would be dead for that.
I know. Again, a super close set. I'd be sweating my head off if I was these two.
And, you know, Inkling entering his airspace that we've been talking about. Mr. Nichols finding his opportunity. Dubos jumping out of shield.
Something really entertaining. This is
Small battlefield.
Yeah. This is like a Grand's winners finals type set, and we're nowhere near.
Exactly. Every single time these two play, they both adapt to each other every week. Like, of course, we get a little bit of counterplay in between the games, but it's when we get the off days and these two get to go to their VODs or their character discords or their labs to try and find whatever works. That's when we find the real shit. That's why I'm finding Mr. Nichols doing these brand new things and them working. Okay, so Dubos kind of has this thing where when one of her Inklings gets, loses a game,
Skin
gets
counter
splatted.
pick.
Yeah, it gets splatted and she just moves on to the next one.
It's the Yoshi's Island thing.
Right now we're dealing with Gamer Girl Bathwater Inkling.
Oh no.
Trying to catch her running
Oh,
in.
I saw that there coming, but
Mr. Nichols saw it too. That's why he went
Yeah.
straight to ledge.
Inkling Dare not very good. It's so committal. And that's a stock
jump.
already, wow.
All right, we get it that PS2 has some really tall ceilings, as tall as Town and City. So you wouldn't expect an up smash to be killing that early?
But Ganon factor.
Exactly. And the thing is, now that Mr. Nichols is in the lead, just like he has been the past 2 games, damn, we're once again pushed into this situation where Mr. Nichols is allowed to play patient. but
Yeah.
he still has to find, wow, that caught the landing of down B.
Yeah.
Down B.
Yeah.
All right, nice recovery. Still putting on little percents here and there.
I know. I'm really liking the Ganon angles with the recovery. It's super impressive. Like, it's subtle, but, like, it just really separates him from your run-of-the-mill Ganon.
He's just playing here in the center of the stage while Dubos is playing with that platform as though we're on Smashville. I guarantee you, Smashville and Hollow Bastion are the two stages that he banned.
Yeah.
But she's doing her best to use these platforms as a mini Smashville, either sitting underneath it or on the other side. Kind of daring Mr. Nichols to try and breach the zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's an incredibly smart strategy. Because you don't have to do anything. Like, Inkling thrives when she's in the position of, hey, you have to come to me. I don't have to do anything. I can keep playing my game. You're the one in jeopardy here.
Now we gotta wait for the bomb to go off. Mr. Nichols in a tough spot.
Oh,
Getting gimped by an up B.
Greninja type edge guard.
Okay, trying to do it a second time. Yeah. Okay, it's
almost
a
killing.
little stale now.
Yeah.
Mr. Nichols forced to go super high. Trying to mix up his recovery. It saves his life, but
I was nervous for him for a second. I feel like Inkling could have reversaled that relatively fine, but obviously such great patience off stage and finding the stock for it.
I want to focus on how uncommon that option from ledge from Mr. Nichols was. Inkling was trying to catch a neutral get up, which she did, but instead of just holding shield or spot dodging like most characters do, Mr. Nichols decided to neutral get up and then jump. Like, why would you do that when you can just jump, right?
It works.
Exactly. It's this timing mix-up that's the small advantages he's trying to get against Inkling.
Oh, almost the roll read. That was so close.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I haven't commented on it, but back air doing a ton of work for Inkling. One of her best moves, just so disjointed. Really good
Catches
at
the
walling out.
landing. And he's able to
Oh,
mash out.
great mash. Is that it?
Doesn't
That
matter.
is it. Wow.
Doesn't matter.
Nail biter of a set. Wow. Super impressive from both players. Yeah, that's a winners finals type set.